I wanted to set out to enjoy the little things of RuneScape. By locking my new Ironman to randomly assigned chunks, I plan to do just that. Every chunk I unlock will be entirely random, including the first one. Hopefully this will create a completely unique path through RuneScape and create an appreciation for previously overlooked content. Welcome to Chunkinator, my randomly assigned, chunk-locked Ironman account. Now, before we get started, there's a few things that I need to mention, starting with the 3 rules. Rule number 1, every time I enter an unlocked chunk, I have to spend at least 1 hour there. There's an exception or two, but we'll cross those bridges when we come to them. Rule number 2, I can only use a bank once I've actually unlocked a chunk with a bank inside of it. Now, honestly, that could end up taking quite a while. There's not very many chunks that have banks. Rule number 3, I don't get to abuse any death mechanics until I actually unlock a spawn point. Whether that's Slumbridge, Falador, or whatever, as long as I can pay to have my spawn point moved, I can start abusing those death mechanics. And also, for the next couple of episodes, my audio quality sucks. I recorded this all in one session and didn't realize until afterwards. Alright, so with the boring stuff out of the way, let's go ahead and get into how I'm going to actually be randomly assigned these chunks. As you can see, this is the entire map of RuneScape, numbered from 1 to 477, which is somewhere in this area, I think. But basically, this is how it's going to work. I'm going to plug in the random number generator, 1 to 477. It's going to spit out which chunk we're going to be living in for the next hour at least. The only issues that I could possibly have is obviously some quest-locked areas before we unlock them. So things like Mauritania, Prifddinas, Waterbirth Island, things like that. But we'll just re-roll if we get those, and hopefully we don't run into too many of those. But alright, so with that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into our very first chunk, our home base, 1 out of 477. We will first be in chunk 302. Where is 302? 302's down here. Oh, okay. I forget the name of this altar, but this is definitely a place we can get, so this is awesome. So let's go ahead and get back into the game and head on over. All right, boys and girls, we have made it home. Welcome to our chunk. I'm a little spooked because I don't know if these guys are aggro. I'm assuming they are, but it's not the warmest welcome ever. But this is home, so we're going to spend an hour here for sure. I will talk a little bit about what is accessible here. There are some rocks. We don't have any pickaxe though. But basically that same website that I'm getting my information for goes a little bit into detail about what might be available in the chunks. So there's some NPCs. We have some black bears, ghosts, hill giants, monks. There is a bone item spawn. There's a bunch of trees and rocks and stuff. But again, we don't have any way to actually get an axe or a pickaxe to make use of that. There's no quests that have anything to do with this. And then last but not least, there is the cave. We haven't talked about the cave yet, and I didn't expect caves to come up so early. But the only way I can think to handle them is to allow entry into the cave once you unlock that chunk. Meaning we technically have access to this cave starting now. Like I said, I'm pretty sure these monks are aggressive, so they would drop me before I ever made it. But technically, we could go into the cave. Let me just theory test my aggressive monks thought. Oh, maybe they're not. Oh, I guess they're not aggressive. That's huge. Okay, cool. So we can walk up here, and we can enter the cave, which is actually also a bank. But you do need to pay them, I think, with runes. So, not perfect, but eventually we will have access to a bank once we can get some runes, because you can't access this yet, right? Oh, can you? One sec. No, okay. I was hyped up for a second, because I thought we already unlocked a bank. But this is pretty much a bank unlock. I mean, we just need 20 runes of any kind, and we have a bank from here on out. So that's pretty huge. I'm pretty excited about that for sure. We obviously have access to the Chaos Warriors. I think that's what they're called. This is a great place to come for a rune simi on Ironman accounts. So I'm excited to do that at some point. Zamorak Warrior. But not for a while. If these guys aren't aggro either... Oh, giant scorpion. Not aggressive. Awesome. Okay. That's level 24. They all are. So I wonder if the only... NPC aggression's huge. I mean, that opens up my entire chunk, basically, if no one's aggressive. Which is something I really thought I was going to struggle with. Are these guys aggressive? No. Oh, okay, they are. They are aggressive. They are aggressive. That's not bad. That's not bad. There's a couple trees. Don't know why I care about a dead tree. But basically, I feel pretty good. This is the only area I kind of have to avoid, is right in there by the Grave of Scorpius, which I didn't even know existed. We do have the bears as well, which are going to be aggressive, but they're down here. So these big red lines are obviously the edges of our chunks. We can't go past those for at least an hour, so good times. Hill giants are going to be aggressive as well. I'm just kind of exploring, but I think that's pretty much it. So I don't know what to tell you my goal is going to be for this hour. I guess pick up some bones and get some prayer XP, but man, is it going to be rough. It's going to be a rough hour for sure. All right, so after double checking kind of the wiki and that same chunk website, it doesn't look like there's anything useful here or in the cave other than the bone spawns. So we are literally going to be picking up and burying bones for an hour straight. I'm going to kill myself, so I'll check in after I do that. With this bone, we welcome our first ever gained level on this account, level 2 prayer. Got to turn off my idle notification. But level 2 prayer has been unlocked. We're 2 levels away from our first actual useful prayer. Okay, here's what I'm thinking. There may be a chance for this guy to get low enough by these damn lizards that I can walk up, kick him, hit a 1, and get the drop. He's still walking up. Okay, well, we are officially in his aggro range, and I'm gonna dip. Bad plan. Gnome troop! Get him! Get him! Get it! Oh, you can't? Oh no, wait, hold on. Left click. Get him! Our first combat experience. Let's go! Let's go! Prayer flick. I don't know if it worked. Get him! Okay, well. Come on now. I have no way to run from this guy. Okay. You can do it. You can do it. Oh my god, he's regenning quicker than I'm damaging him. Holy shit, dude. If I get one more hit, I gotta run. If I go to 2 HP. No! Run! 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 Take it! Oh! Run, dude! He's insane! There's a murderer on the loose! Help me amongst the Zamorak! Wait, he just disappeared in the plants. Holy shit. Is this how the monkey archers feel? Alright, I'm just going to bury some bones over here. Safe and sound. We have gained 3 prayer levels. Oh no! No, I meant to pick up the bones! What are you doing? Oh my god. You did this, gnome. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't have my dang NPC attack options on. Alright, I think I'm going to hang out by the altar for a bit. This 3 bone spawn is, I think, the most bones I can get while being totally safe. I can get 3 there as well. But basically, I just don't want to take any damage right now. It's level 5 prayer, by the way. Because I want to get up to 10 so we can try to take on that gnome. Oh, yes. Okay, so we definitely have an oak in our chunk. We have 2. Oh, we have a willow, too. No way. We have a bunch of willows in our chunk. That's awesome. Dude, this chunk's insane. And with this bone, level 6 prayer. Not too shabby. that also brought us to level 4 combat. So we have officially gained 1 combat level in our first chunk. Step over that line for a second. I dare you. I dare. War. Oh, he starts off with a hit. Come on. Come on. First kill ever on the account. Oh, we hit him again. One more. Come on. Let's do it. Yes. Let's go. We got bones. Yay. I'm sure there's not a drop possible, but that is some solid strength XP right there. That's what that is. We are, 12 XP closer to level 2 strength, baby. Man, I swear, this guy, if he's paying attention and not just a bot, must be so confused at this random dude just picking up bones and burying them. What a weird activity. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anyone pick up a single one of these bones. I might have the OSRS record for most times this particular bone spawn has been picked up. There is level 9 prayer, unlocks Mystic Will. We have our first, our whole top row of prayers unlocked to us. So, hey man, we didn't accomplish a lot in this hour, but we accomplished something. Alright, we just got our first random event. It is the Drill Sergeant. We are absolutely going to do that. Get ourselves some nice fashion skate. Alright, what do we get? We have unlocked the camo top. I think that's the first thing you get every time, actually. I don't know why I made that so dramatic. But anyways, pretty sick. We got our first ever random event. We unlocked the random event tracks, which you apparently unlock all at the same time. And most importantly, we killed some time in this god-awful chunk. Boom. There is level 10 prayer. We unlock rock skin and initiate armor. Did not know that was a requirement, but there you go. And that is pretty much my last update from chunk number 1, at least for the first hour of it. We got 10 prayer. We killed a gnome something. I thought it was like gnome troop. And honestly, this is a A-tier chunk, I would say. It was a really bad one to have first, but it's a great one to have early on, so I'm still pretty happy with it.
Hey, it's me again with my good mic. I just wanted to say thank you guys so much for checking out this episode. I actually had all 3 chunks planned into the first episode and didn't realize how much time this would actually take up, and I definitely don't want to go over 10 minutes. So I'm going to call it here, but if you enjoyed it, let me know. Leave a like or a comment if you have any suggestions. That'd be awesome. And I will see you guys in the next one.